Alright, what's up guys? It's Gingy Snaps. First things first, the reason why there hasn't been many videos is because I'm in a new setup. Yay, we moved! We're in a new location. So that's why not many videos have been posted. Now that I'm all set up, we can do, you know, a lot more videos, or at least try to get them out more consistently, sorry. We're gonna talk about the new Tachi stuff because Gaia was announced, I think, last night or like earlier this morning. So I thought I would just kind of like bring myself back up to speed. So we're gonna talk about the Ancient Dragons first. So firstly, Ancient Dragons. I had to read through all of them beforehand, and I have my list of stuff, but you know, whatever. Ancient Dragons, the god hand of Tachikaze. So you don't check a front. So obviously you don't check a front trigger. Your turn's not doing anything. Yippee-ki-yay! We love don't check a trigger and your turn does nothing. So we're just gonna go through this. All right. Firstly, grade. This looks like grade 1. Cool. So during your turn, if you have an Ancient Dragon, it's a 13k booster, and then they all have the skill when you check a front trigger, it gets a crit. You know, it's literally just god hand trope. Looks like triple R. No, double R grade 3. All right, double R grade 3 Ancient Dragon. Barrel tops. When placed, if you have an Ancient Dragon, counterblast 1, draw, and then it gets 5k. Okay, cool. It's a 17k attacker that lets you draw a card for a counterblast. Sure, I guess. And then this boy, this lovely lad. So once per turn on Vanguard, act. Kill a rearguard, unless Truck's fodder. Kill a rearguard, kill one of your opponent's rearguards, and then search your deck for up to 1 card with Ancient Dragon, and then call it to rearguard, and then that gets 5k. Okay, cool. It's fine. I mean, it is what it is. Not gonna knock it for trying to do stuff. You know, so it's deck thinning. You know, that's a lot more than whatever it is. And then we have, okay, so it is, so it's 2. So the effects are this, and this. That is the order of them. So, in grade 2, if it's on an additional rearguard circle, it can't be retired by your opponent's card effects, and it gets 5k. This would have been so much better if it can't be chosen, and then it just doesn't get power. If that was the case, mamma mia, much better. This would have seen so much more play. The grade 1, Van Reer, it's basically, what is it? It's like Ray for Thunderbreak, where it's like when its attack or the attack boosted hits a Vanguard, check 7, call up to 1 card with Ancient Dragon, but as rest. Sure, okay. If it was standing as stood, sure, I would have liked that better. And then this chonker, when placed from hand, counterblast 1, check 3 from the top of your deck, call up to 1 Ancient Dragon, and put the rest on the bottom of the deck. Cool. And the fact where it's Vanguard rearguard, perfect. True Dragons. They're the Artemis of Tachis. That's how I'm gonna put it. Where it's a cute little trick. It's a nice, neat little like side deck, but it's probably not gonna see much meta relevance. It's fine though. I don't know how it's gonna do in premium. I'm not too concerned with premium on most of these. Prison Bird's gonna be a 4 of in premium. I don't care what anybody says. To search out that Dino Chaos when you're going first, perfect. Alright, so if a new gauge was put on one of your rear guards this turn, so basically breathing if you're a Tachi player, this unit gets 5k. That's how it becomes a 13k booster. And then Blue Sprint, because we have this cute little heal, but Blue Sprint, this grade 1, when it attacks van or rear, choose one of your rear guards and you can gauge it, which is nice. When it's retired from rear by a card effect, call up to 1 card from this unit's gauge to rear, and then you can gauge that called unit. So that's kind of cool. You know, it can be a potential extender and a potential extra booster. You know, that's kind of cool. And yes, I set up this playlist. I set up this like saved folder. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. And now we come to the important bit of what today's reveal was. So and yes, these are actual glasses. If any of you are going to be like, oh, you're wearing fake glasses, why? No. So all right, so we're going to go up. We're going to go from the bottom up. So Guy is going to be the last one. So this grade 2, this Velociraptor looking motherfucker. When it attacks, you can get, it's the grade 1. It's the grade 1, but as a grade 2. That's literally all I can say about that. It's fine, you know. If you're running Savage Raider, it replaces that. Kind of, maybe. I don't know. This all needs to be tested, so don't take my word for the gospel truth. The triple R, so when placed, Counterblast 1, draw a card, call something from your hand to rear, and then you can gauge it. And then when it's placed from your your gauge, it gets 10k. This is a fantastic ride target, and I don't care what anybody says. You know, you Counterblast 1, you draw a card, you call the sweeper, it already has 1 gauge. Never mind the potential of Turbo Smilodon or the Regidon in your hand that you're going to call in addition to your grade turn 2. You know, it's just a better grade 2 for when you're on your grade 2 turn. You know? It's great. I like it. And then we come to Gaia. Oh yeah, I have my drink. This isn't a video without me having a drink. So, Continuous Vanguard. During your turn, all your rear guards with equip gauge get 5k. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, it gets 10k instead of 5k. Already, this should have been like, all your rear guards get 5k, and then if it's your turn, it gets 10k. You know, perfect. Maybe not, but whatever. And then when it attacks, Counterblast 1, kill a rear guard. It gets the original power of that unit until the end of the battle. If your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or greater, it gets the crit as well. Cool. So, now we're going to go into the pros and cons. First off, I just want to see how much time I got left on this. Cool. Fucking great. Alright, so first, the pros. The pros of what we have so far. Pro number 1. It utilizes gauge more uniquely. Usually, the gauge was just kind of unga-bunga, like, resource pile, you know? And then it just kind of sucked when, like, something would die and it would just all go to the graveyard. This support does kind of try to give us something back, you know, in case we get like Blade Master like wiped out or whatever it is. You know, it allows us to extend or kind of recover in a sense. 2, this support seems a lot more wombo combo-y. And considering the fact that in my 100 subscriber special, I was like, I wanted to be the wombo combo of Wave 1 with the power of Wave 2. This is fine. This is fine. I enjoy this. Could it be better? Yes. But I'm going to get into that with the cons. And 3, it makes good use of what's already here. Usually, especially with Wave 2 Tachis, when Anger Blader was at 4, everyone was just using the new stuff. You know, and the fact of the matter where we can utilize Wave 1 just as good in Wave 3, great. I love it. Megarex, Deathrex, all this stuff, love it. We love to see utilizing old support and not making it completely obsolete. And the cons. 1, there's still no guarantee about what your gauge is going to be. You know, everything says gauge from the top of your deck, as we all know. But you could still piss away some triggers. What are you going to do? Like, call some triggers? Like, no. You never want to call triggers unless, like, that's the only thing you can call. Now, the only way to guarantee what your gauge is going to be is if you're on Anger Blader. And if you're on Anger Blader, your board setup is kind of a little differently. And you're probably going to win by not utilizing that particularly. 2, it still it suffers from an identity crisis that I've kind of been noticing between Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3. Spike Brothers, kind of the same thing. Or not the same thing. Spike Brothers, not so much. They get big, and then they had moving force markers, which then kind of went from, do I choose Force 2, Force 1, yada yada, to now have both and start moving them around. Mega Colony kind of still has that same identity crisis. You know, Wave 1, it's like, we're going to make rear guards obsolete. We're going to keep them rested, you know? Wave 2, they tried being a reverse Grand Blue, and then that clearly didn't work out so much. But Wave 3, they basically bought the rights to rip off Locke, and it looks powerful, and it's kind of strong. Tachis, you go from an Excel clan that could hit force numbers and maintain a hand like Protect Wave 1 to being an Excel clan that hits force numbers and can kill you while you're on grade 2, Wave 2. And now Wave 3, it's like they're trying to merge the two together, but it's not as strong, and it's not as great. And third, Gaia has so many restrictions. It's not good going first, and your opponent needs to be on a grade 3 in order to do anything. Anything with value, anything with pressure. All in all, it's fine. I like this. I see this not being meta. I don't think it's going to be as meta relevant as people hope it's going to be. And I know people are like, oh, it's not as good as Anger Blader. Like, Anger Blader died for nothing. Shut up. Shut up. Anger Blader died justifiably. Alright? If a deck could high roll that hard and kill your opponent while you're on grade 2 in standard, in premium, I don't care. But in standard, no, that card needed to get restricted. I don't care what anybody says. But Gaia being what it is and helping and being the glue of this wave of support, I don't mind it. Do I think it's great? I think it could have been better. Do I think this is going to be the best thing since sliced bread? Maybe, maybe not. We haven't seen the rest of the support, and everyone thought Vanquisher was going to, be hot garbage, but look at where that's now. But I'm not saying that this is going to be like Vanquisher. Not at all. It's weird. And this is definitely going to need a lot of playtesting. But all in all, so far, fine. So far, I enjoy the potential of wombo comboing. And honestly, it's neat. I like it because it's neat. So, that's it. I'm just going to expand here. So, hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want me to cover, or whatever content you guys want to see. And, as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.